Narratives change a lot, especially when it comes to gaming and the game console and console wars and all that kind of stuff. No doubt about it, the media tries to hype up and help Sony out as much as they possibly can for whatever reason. I just think it's one of those things where they just prefer Sony, or they're mad at Microsoft, or look at them as an outsider or whatever. But whatever reason, it's kind of bullshit. But this kind of stuff has been happening for a very long time. And one thing that really kind of cropped up that bugs me is this whole thing with Digital Foundry, right? Where they did more. I get accused of pushing the console wars, but Digital Foundry, although the fact that they just test these games is fine, but then when they throw their 2 cents into it, and their 2 cents always favor Sony, that is a problem. Because there have been games that were 1080p on both the Xbox One and PS4, and they still give the edge to Sony for whatever reason. Now, they talked about 900p being a big deal, a big difference between that and 1080p for the PS4. They made that out to be like a huge deal, right? Huge deal. Now, with Xbox Scorpio on the way and going to be able to do native 4K, they're taking a different approach, right? So they were doing a For Honor kind of analysis, and what they said was a 1440p image can actually pass as native 4K, and the game feels good running at 30 frames per second. Yes, they actually said that. And they actually also said step away a couple of feet, and and you'll see that it can pass for 4K. Now here's the thing, 1440p is a good resolution for a game. I get that. You get that. Everybody gets that, right? It's a solid resolution. But it is way under than what a native 4K image would be. Right? Way under. So, there's a larger disparity between a 1440p image and native 4K than there is between a 900p image and a 1080p image. And those are just the facts. You literally, most people, I don't care who you are, if you had a, side-by-side games running on the same TV, one on a PS4 or one on an Xbox One version 900p, PS4 version 1080p, I can guarantee you that 9 out of 10 people would never be able to tell the difference. Right? Because it's that close. But if you're telling me that somebody couldn't tell the difference between 1440p running next to a 4K native running game, I think that you're absolutely fucking insane. And the narrative change pisses me off. Why? Because it's to suit Sony, and people still don't see it. People still don't believe it. I don't understand why people don't see it, why they don't believe it. I have no clue why. It boggles my goddamn mind, and that people let these sites get away with this time after time after time. So a 1440p image can actually pass as native 4K, but a 900p image can't pass as native 1080p? In what world does that make sense? Maybe somebody can explain it to me. Maybe I'm insane. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm a moron. I don't know. What I do know is that the narrative is changing to suit what Sony can do. And it's not the first time, and it probably won't be the last time, and hopefully you guys are just being awoken to it a little bit more now. I point these things out. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully you guys see what I've been talking about all along, because it's not good for gaming. It's not good for the industry for all this stuff to kind of come back the way it is just to favor whatever Sony does, because that's nonsense. Microsoft has been busting their goddamn ass to have the most powerful console. Resolution was all that mattered, and then now it suddenly doesn't matter at all. I think that's bullshit. Absolutely bullshit. Let me know what you think, though. Sound off. Comment, rate, subscribe. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.